Je veux que tu apprennes à faire un bon diagnostic. Si tu te laisses émouvoir par la souffrance du patient, tu perds la distance, tu fais un mauvais diagnostic.
Je t'ai dit, ça a été plus fort que moi.
Si tu veux être un bon médecin, tu dois être plus fort que tes émotions.
Ce s-a întâmplat?
Ne-a aruncat cineva cu o piatră în geam.
Și ai văzut cine?
Nu.
Ce chestie?
Da.
I wanted to make a film about the relationship between children, parents, and truth. Because sometimes we think that for children, it's enough to have a different type of truth, a truth which has been fabricated for children. We live in our adult world, and for children, we make a different type of truth for them. But it shouldn't be like that. If you want to educate your children, you have to have the courage to look at yourself in the mirror and say, well, okay, I've made some poor choices in my life, and I have to live on with that.
Tata, să nu te superi dacă n-am să fac mie totul la teză, da?
Eliza, tu trebuie să faci ce poți tu mai bine, pentru că e păcat să pierzi șansa asta. Sunt unele lucruri importante în viață care depind de foarte puțin. Și anumite momente nu trebuie pierdute.
I've made films about human nature, about moral dilemmas that people can have at different times of their lives. I talk about people of my generation. These are the most important problems you're going to encounter at this particular age, deciding what you're going to say to your children, what is your moral message to your children. And if you live in Romania, it's even more important because you're going to decide, and I think this is the most important decision that you're going to make for your children. You have to decide what to do with the children. Do you advise them to stay or to go?
Când ai să ajungi tu acolo în Kensington Gardens și să te plimbi printre veverițele alea care vin după tine, să vezi tu cum lumea asta de aici o să ți se pară așa de departe că să te întrebi dacă există cu adevărat.
Nu mai vorbi așa.
This kind of experience with Christian belongs to first-time experiences. First time on the school, first kiss, first job, first car, first time with Christian, and first time with 40 or 45 chicks. I learned a lot of things, and for the first time I was worried like Raresh about my acting.
We're in Cannes. people have different opinions about the films that happened in the past for Lawrence anyways, for Les Amours Imaginaires, for J'ai tué ma mère also. Some get a good reception, others less. I'm not necessarily worried.
Merci, ça, Antoine. Pour les bisous, pour Antoine, pour la bouffe, et pour moi.
The most endearing thing, or intoxicating, in Lagasse's play is the unpleasant side of the characters, the discouraging aspect, but so, so human. People shout in real life. People cry. People explode. People lie. They skirt round the truth. They use all kinds of tricks to ignore revelations by their loved ones.
Quoi? L'ancienne maison?
Oui. Quoi?
Bah, ils vont voir l'ancienne maison.
Ouais.
Moi, ça me dérange pas, hein, je veux bien me conduire si tu veux.
Mais pourquoi tu veux te retrouver là-bas? T'es bête ou quoi?
Mais il est pas bête, écoute, enfin, je veux dire, s'il a envie. T'es bête, toi, peut-être?
T'es conne?
Et pourquoi, Louis, sérieusement? Pourquoi tu veux retourner là-bas? T'as oublié un truc dans ta chambre, hein?
I really felt the desire and the need to do close-ups of Nathalie, Marion, Léa, Vincent and Gaspard, because there was too great a distance and it wasn't necessary. There was so much, so many messages in their silence, so much tension here in their eyes that it would have been an insult almost not to do it. Xavier is always there. It's as if he's acting with us. He's watching out for the tiniest tremor, the smallest shiver. He wants to capture the slightest breath. It's almost like we have a seismograph of our emotions. It's really amazing.